Today I am 52 years of age. God is good. I feel grateful. I feel humbled. And I just wanted to thank you all for the kind birthday wishes, the kind words, support for this network. Thank you all so much for everything. And I just wanted to come on live briefly to thank you all for the kind birthday wishes. And thank you for following the content. I plan on taking this network, the Vault XL, to a new plateau this season, 2023. So feel free to join the ride, join this journey of mine. I expect new things, great things for the Vault XL. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you so very much. Eyes a little puffy. Had a little teary eye moment earlier on another platform. So I was just giving thanks and grateful for this day. So I feel really blessed. So I just wanted to just check in with you guys and say hello to all of you. Just see how you all were doing, see if you all were okay, and thank you for the support and the love. I don't have anything exciting to really talk about because I don't want to talk about anything negative. Since today is my birthday, I've done enough of that earlier, talking about different things going on in the world. But know that God is good, and through him all things are possible, and I feel grateful to be here uh, another day above ground. So I'm humbled. I'm very humbled. Little hair malfunction. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you all are well out there. Have a prosperous week. Um, Take care of yourselves and try to make this year a better year than 22. If 22 wasn't your year, you didn't do all the things you wanted to do, you didn't achieve the goals you wanted to achieve, try to make this year a better year. That is my plan. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. I plan to make this year a better year for myself. Last year wasn't the best year for me. Spring into basically winter was not the best. A lot went on last year for me personally, and I want to make sure that I go into this year better than how I went in last year. I tried my best, I can say. Starting out last year, 2022, I really did everything I could. Hello, Mr. Hunter. Thank you. Yes, it's been a very long time. How are you? Thank you, sweetheart. I tried my best to make it a better year, better decisions. I fell back on some things that I had no business, trading into. But as they say, you live and you learn. And I'm praying I won't make those same mistakes this year. I just want to try to be a better person. Be a better me, a better version of me. Try to be more forgiving. Try to be a more objective person. I want to try to be more objective in things I listen to and things I partake in. But still, I'm queen. So know that's not going to change. I'm still going to be the same queen because that's the thing. Once you get to a certain age, it's just certain things you've carried so long. It's all you know. You don't know anything else. And it's not to say you can't grow. You can't have a different perspective, a different way of living. Naturally, you can, but it's a personal decision. So my decision this year is to try to be the best me, try new things, continue to try to meet new people. And as I said, try to be objective in my meetings and greetings with different people, listening to different perspectives on things, try to keep an open mind about, said things, but you do the best that you can do. But I thank you all so much for following the content. Hello, sweetie. How are you, sweetie? Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Just know the world is a troubled place. We as human beings, we are troubled. And the world, which is made up of people, can be so much better than it is if we learn to try to get along, try to treat people the way we want to be treated. And I've learned that, we're just in a society where, you can't be nice to people. You can't do nice things for people. People will take advantage of you. They will do their best to, swindle you, con you. And as, many experts say, we all have some narcissism in us. As we've learned, sociopathic issues, tendencies, psychopathic tendencies. But the point is knowing when to put all that on hold, put it to the side, and not tread farther out to where we become deviant. There's a difference. So I pray that you all will find your journey in life, that you'll have a wonderful, safe new year. This new year is this month is about to end. This new month into the new year is about to end. Today's the 29th. I shared this wonderful day with Oprah Winfrey. So I feel all warm and cuddly inside when I think of this day, because this day is special to me. Naturally, it's my born day. It's the day I came into the world. My parents are not living, so they don't get to share in this day. And I'm not married, so I don't have a significant other to be jumping up and down saying, happy birthday, here, this is what I got you. Maybe another time that will come, but we will see. But nonetheless, I'm here. And so this is my other baby, the Vault XL. This is my other baby. I've as I said on my other platform, I built this from the ground up. I built this one view at a time. I passed this channel when it was, Everyday Shenanigans. I passed it to my church members, people in the community, people I bumped into in the store, doctor's office, wherever I was, and I wanted to share the platform, share the dream. And I built it. And other people have been kind that's on YouTube who have shared my channel and my content. And I thank them as well for passing my name around. At the time was Everyday Shenanigans, passed it along. But this name change came about. I've been wanting this to be an alternate channel for whatever topics I wanted to discuss. So the name change basically is for various subject matter. So that way it won't, I needed to me a more defining title for various type of topics. And as I had told many people on the platform of Everyday Shenanigans, it was not a true crime channel. There was no intention for it to be that. It just so happened I talked about, true crime, things like that. But I talk about various things. And this venture here will go this year into the other subject matters that I have been meaning to talk about, but I never could find people that were willing to come on naturally to show themselves, because I would prefer that people, show themselves, especially when you're talking about very serious topics. I would like some people to show themselves, because I think it's more valuable to a network and more conducive to a network and the content, if people show themselves, especially if they're giving a testimony, they're talking about their lives. People can probably, identify better with a person talking if they're showing him or herself. So I will have some very stimulating content coming to the network, possibly by tomorrow. It will be the gritty side of the world. I will try to lower the tone of true crime, because that's not my it's really not my thing. I've talked about it a lot with cases pertaining to children, different crimes, children, adults, but I don't want that. I don't want that stigma, because too much negativity comes, I've seen, with talking about deceased people and talking about the hypotheses, of how they left and things like that. And I don't want that stigma on my back any longer. That's not for me. So I will be bringing you various topics. It will be back to the old way of how when I first started and I was just talking into the camera, like what I'm doing now. And I just talked about various things, relationships, men, this, that, politics, whatever. I wanted to go back to how I had it when I first started. I talked about everything. So there we have it. But I want to thank you all so much for following this network. Look forward to new content. My next content that I plan to bring to you, it will be pertaining to someone who has lived their life in the streets. They hustled for a living, and they are going to talk to the Queen about their life in the street and what they are currently doing now to better himself. So I look forward to talking to him, and I'm going to call him here. What's the name of what, baby? You're on it right now. You're on the new change, Mr. Mr. Hunter. You're on the change. The Vault XL is where you are right now, sweetheart. Thank you so much. So I thank you all. I don't want to look at any more children's stories, sweetheart. I don't mean to. I don't want to venture into the children situation anymore. As I said, I have a few more topics that I still am discussing, of young people who have missing, deceased, whatever. I'm going to finish those out when they go to trial, but I don't want to talk about any more kids. I don't want to continue to talk about other people who have also been murdered. Prayers for the young man who was murdered in Memphis, Tennessee. That's a subject I don't want to venture in either, but anything pertaining to his case and the officers that were arrested, that will be posted to my community board. Any subject matter that you hear on various networks, I will post updates to those said stories, but I will not necessarily discuss them here at the Vault. I don't have plans on talking about the same stories that other networks talk about. I don't need to capitalize on everything that other people talk about, but I will, if I see an update in the queue, I'll put it on my community board. So that way you'll know what's the latest information going on pertaining to any breaking news in America, whether it's politics, true crime, whatever. I'll post it to my community board, but I won't necessarily discuss it. You can feel free to go over to another network and listen to his or her commentary pertaining to whatever's going on, wherever it's going on. I just won't be talking about every topic because I can't personally touch on every topic, keep up with the updates because it's a lot of work. So as I said, this network is going back in the direction it started in when I first came. I will be talking about famous people, celebrities, politics, anything newsworthy, every blue moon, a true crime situation. But I also want to talk to real people with real problems, real issues, real opinions, talk about their journey in life, where they are, whether they're up, whether they're down. That's where this network is venturing. If you'd like to donate to this great network, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. Thank you all so much for following the content. Thank you for those who have supported me from day one when it was just a few viewers, subscribers. And I want to thank those who've unsubscribed. I want to thank you too, because every network isn't for everyone. And I understand that many people unsubscribe because they don't like the content or they don't like my opinion. So you shouldn't be shocked when I decided I wanted to block you because maybe I didn't like your opinion or your commentary. So as you see, it's a two-way street. What's the old saying? What's good for the goose? Just saying. You see, because you can't complain about what you don't like about this, this, and this, but expect to have a voice. Because it doesn't work that way. You can't expect to have a voice, have somebody listen to you. You get mad because maybe they don't agree with you, so you unsubscribe. It's your choice. So that means that I could also have that same voice and say, well, I don't care for what this person is saying and talking about, and I don't want them chatting in the chat. Excuse me, and I don't want them on the live stream. It is what it is, because I built this network. And the one thing I don't like about what I've seen in the past few years is the signifying, in the chats, on the panel. I've caught that. I don't partake in it. I don't like it. And I feel like I've been kind to a lot of people who I really didn't have any business indulging in their conversation or on the panel. I think I've been kind to a lot of people who I knew were only in my playhouse for their own self-serving reasons. And I can't allow that. Because as I said, I built this one view at a time. And I want my content to be different than anybody else's content. And what I can't allow is for people to be in the chat and on the panel signifying. That's disrespectful to me, you know. Tooting other people's channels in the chat. Yeah, that is disrespectful. And it's sad if another chat member has to tell you that. But sometimes I don't say anything. I don't say a word. But I will say this to anybody viewing YouTube, Facebook. If you don't like the content that you're in at that moment, then check out. You want to unsubscribe to that person's network? Unsubscribe. But don't talk about other content creators on a person's channel. It's disrespectful. And I think some of you do need to hear that. And I'm going to say it on my birthday. It's very disrespectful. Because if you like somebody else's content better or whatever, then you go to that network and you comment all you want. You comment, you like, you share, you subscribe. You do it over there. That is the best thing to do. But when you're in someone's playhouse, such as if you walked in someone's house, you show them respect when you're in their house. Because you don't go to someone's table and eat their food and then tell them that, well, Susie Mae's chicken tastes better or her apple pie is better. Then you best go over to Susie Mae's house and eat her damn apple pie. Do you understand? You can't demand respect if you don't give it. Thank you so much for following the Vault XL. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Happy birthday to the Queen. 52. God is good. I feel wonderful. I'm humble. Thank you all so much for the love. I'll talk to you guys later. Pray for the young man who was beaten to death by Memphis, Tennessee officers. Prayers to his families. Prayers for justice. Please, if you're going to protest peacefully. Do not violate anyone's civil rights. Please do not vandalize anyone's property. Refrain from getting in any altercations with police officers or anybody that is a naysayer. That is not the message you should want to send to the public pertaining to the death of a Black man being beat to death by Black officers. Be the change. Don't complain about the change if you're not willing to be a part of the change. Protest peacefully. Thank you for joining me. This is the Vault XL. Thank you.